Influencers shamed for using Photoshop. There is something oddly satisfying about catching Photoshop fails. Don't you feel like a detective? Like on a true crime My dog. All right, we've got, I mean, not much detective work needed here. I already see it. But this girl posted a picture on the dog and wrote, "Happy birthday, whoever." Someone wrote, "Yep, seems legit." Come on. That is so incredibly brutal. I don't know how you confidently post this. Like, I admire the confidence that you had to look at this photo and be like, "Oh yeah, fire pick. I'm gonna post this to my story." Like, you need better friends. You need better friends. My friends would never allow this nonsense. No. No, no, no. This girl who dotted in a fake piercing. Wow. At first, the smaller photo, depending on how small that is, I probably wouldn't look twice. Like, I wouldn't think twice. Like, if I just did a quick glance, I'd be like, oh, piercing. But I mean, the longer I look at it, the worse it's getting, especially when you zoom in. Like, girl just went on paint and did a little circle scribble. I don't think I could do this and not feel embarrassed. Like, even with myself, even if people didn't notice, I know. So I would be embarrassed for myself. Oh, I don't know. She's doing good. This is a sultry picture. Known for editing her breasts often, she forgot to edit one this time. I didn't even freaking notice that. And maybe it's because I just wasn't staring at her breasts, but I am now. And I see what they're saying. The shape, the placement, but honestly, is that Photoshop? Or is that really bad breast implants? The side breast, if it wasn't pulled out like that, then one would have looked much larger than the other ones, which happens sometimes depending on poses and stuff and angles. So she pulled that one out to make it look like she had a big breast there? I don't know. I don't have any, so I don't have to worry about this. And I also don't care enough to Photoshop them to fake it. As you get older, it's like people are gonna know when they see you in person and they see you in a bathing suit, or you're with someone and they see you naked, they're gonna see what you're working with, you know? That's why I just, accept your body for what it is. It's beautiful. It's perfect the way it is. It's every small and big and shape and size. Oh man, I mean, I'm just getting dizzy looking at the ground. There is too much swivel happening here. There's curves, there's waves. It honestly, the cement is starting to look like water at this point because of how much it's being morphed. This is no. I mean, it's just bad. It's like they gave up. They gave up on trying to make it look realistic. They gave up on trying to make it look discreet. Instead, I feel like she's just completely owned it. And she's like, I don't care. I photoshopped it. It is what it is. I feel like you should care. Someone wrote, wow, why do people hate themselves this much? Oh, that's kind of sad though when you think about it. That's actually really sad. Photoshop is a very sad thing. Because we can all relate to it, I mean, unless you have all the confidence in the world, good for you. But a lot of people have a lot of insecurities and flaws that they deal with. I have them. Oh my God, I would be lying if I said there weren't times in my life where I smoothed my skin because I was scared. I hated my acne scars, or I hated my cellulite or stretch marks. And I was like, oh, no one can ever see imperfections. And it's like, skin has texture, girlfriend. It's normal. So I get it when your insecurities just feel so heavy. But that's really sad. Because it's really, she was that unhappy with her body that she had to do that? That was my That sounded like diarrhea, but I meant to make it sound like warping. What is this? Tattoo? She photoshopped her tattoo? What's photoshopped? Oh, someone wrote tattoo artist photoshopping their line work. Oh, so it's not the girl, a tattoo artist. And if you zoom in on the antler, the top right photo, my top right, which would be your top right, looking at your screen at me, right? Hello. Okay, you can see the line is very much fake in the photo. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. So when you're posting photos, you're going in and kind of tweaking it to make it look like precise. But I do like to believe there's artists out there, tattoo artists, that are truly that good that they wouldn't have to, you know, Photoshop their line work. I hope. Mine, I got some pretty janky stuff on me, my tattoos. Regrets. Okay, I mean, looking at these, wildly different. I mean, one of them straight up looks like she's wearing stockings. That's how different it is. Like the skin color and tone is way different. Someone wrote, the camera does add 10 pounds. Ooh. I don't agree with body shaming. Like, this woman is beautiful no matter what side of the picture you're looking at. So the whole 10-pound thing, I understand the joke. The camera adds 10 pounds being like, she photoshopped herself to look 10 pounds thinner. It looks like, yeah, it looks like a completely different person. And she's so beautiful, which is very annoying. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's sad. It's sad because she looks great. That dress is on her. And then look, it doesn't even look like her. And then, you know what? We all sit there on social media comparing ourselves to the edited photo, being like, oh, I need to look like that. Why don't I look like that? And it's like, girl, she don't even look like that. There's this quote, and I live by it. And I would love to share it with you because I saw it somewhere years and years ago, like in high school. And it just stuck with me. Okay, so here's my Dr. Phil, Oprah, Gandhi advice for you. Those three people are very different examples, but I just meant like influential. Anyways, the quote is, the girl in the magazine doesn't even look like the girl in the magazine. And it just stuck. And I hope that it rings a little bell with you and it sticks with you and you remind yourself of that. Okay? And that's because magazines were social media at the time that all that was happening. But the girl on Instagram doesn't even look like the girl on Instagram. All right, someone wrote, it doesn't even look like the same person. Wow. I don't even know. I don't want to be rude. It's just like, they look like totally different ages as well as different people. Like, one looks much older. How do you even get away with that though? People see you in person. Like, this doesn't even look like you. Oh my God, my friends and family would 100% be like, Joss, what is this fake nonsense? Like, that ain't you, girl. That ain't you. What? Her skin looks smooth. Is that it? I need to flip the picture. She's not fooling anyone with that steering wheel. Oh my God. I wouldn't have caught on. I would not have caught on. But now that you say it, oh my God, that's not only is the Photoshop job bad, especially when you zoom in on that, but when you look at the actual car interior and like the design and everything and like just how the date of it, like the Lamborghini interior would just never look like that, sis. Like, no. I'll never also understand like faking having nice cars, because it's like, but you don't. So how does that bring you satisfaction? Wow, like why? Why? You are so good looking. tagged versus her Instagram post taken only a few minutes apart. So this is the one on the right. Her waist is cinched. Everything seems to be a little more posed and slimmed down. Her face, I don't even want to say anything to be offensive, but it just looks like a different race almost. And I don't know, how do you even change your face that much? But that's what she posted. And then the tagged photos, which means someone took that photo and uploaded it and tagged her. She's looking very different. Great, but very different. This is too extreme. What kind of lie are you trying to uphold? The pressure of upholding that fake lie when you're out and meeting people at expos, it doesn't even make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. Oh my God, stop. If this is what I think it is, never seen somebody Photoshop their mugshot before. It is what I think it is. She straight up smoothed out her mugshot. She's like, oh no, my skin cannot be looking like that in prison. Not today, not tomorrow. Oh girl, that is the least of your worries, I promise. That is the least of your worries. Well, those are some Photoshop fails. If you guys want to see more Photoshop fails, I am down for it. You know, there's something oddly satisfying about it, but also I think it's a good message to spread. It's a nice reminder that not everything you see on the internet is real. Okay? I'm out of here, you guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to keep hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.